these two. It's so funny. And wrong. Why would anybody do that? Poor thing. Yeah, it's wrong. It's dead. We're on our way. First thing in the morning, right? Watch out for this. Is that 8 feet?
Nope.
What is it?
5 feet to the right.
There. That's good. You can just be right off on Side Street. That's ours. We're good. This was all lined out. I just wanted you to know where it was every 8 feet for us. This could probably still be done out more, but I just made it. Got all the branches in. So 8. That's where I marked it where your foot was, so this was in the wrong area. Should I go get another bag of these?
Yeah, you have to have a third bag.
Okay, so I'll get another bag, and then we only use 24 feet of that pressure treated, correct? Should I?
You're putting the sports in this one?
Yes. That's why.
And how
It will fit on these. I've done it. I did it out there.
No, I know.
I don't want to go over there and it costs too much. It was already bad, but this is expensive over there.
It's like I went to
Home Depot?
Wicker.
Oh yeah.
Wick Lumber.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. What'd you say for like that? This used to be $10.99. Here you go. It's just for the gas alone. It was $40 round trip, so I said, you know what? All the same to me. But you're right. The wicker lumber, whatever. I like that. You want me to hold it? What? I got 24 feet. do another 8 feet. Let's see.
No, I wanna get this one.
One at a time? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Put,
Yep.
tape measure at the center of the hose. That's the center of the post. See if we can get that.
We will. You just stand on his head in there. I'm gonna get my finger pliers for that. I don't know why she put this here.
Worried about the big old root coming down.
I know, she already put nails in our tree, so probably why it looks deformed. Not even too good, I don't know. No? So what I just submitted will be good.
Question mark.
I don't know why she put this here. We got 2 measuring tapes, we're good. Want your gloves? Okay, you can't work with gloves. I did get a blister though. Thank you. It's okay to hit the tree, she's not going nowhere. Where's that measuring tape at? That looks like 18 inches, doesn't it? Oh wow. And then I think this time we'll put some rock. That looks like 18 inches, doesn't it?
Nope.
Oh wow. You know how I can tell though, it also last night from how I cleaned it too, so. Do you have that tape on you?
What tape?
Your event tape? Oh, there it is. I'll take it down for you. Got it for you. You got green, I got bright yellow. I like the orange too. That's a foot right there.
Yeah, I know.
You think that's all we need?
Nope.
Okay. Yellow. I like the orange too. That's a foot right there.
Yeah, I know.
This is a safe area when it does get weather. There's less wind back here in the winter than there is in the summer.
I imagine.
There's more wind back here in the winter than there is in the summer.
I imagine.
There's more wind in the summer. Okay, let's see. These will get easier as we go down. It's really slow. pretty. Oh, that's a deep dark hole there. I love it. Maybe add a couple more.
Nope, 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 nope. Don't put
Okay,
any more in.
okay. Feels like thin in there.
Don't you want to put your property stake in?
That's tough.
They're all good, yeah. They're spread out pretty fast. Maybe add a couple more.
Will you let me know when you're done so I can get Gustavo back to work?
I like this because it's nice and light. Tuckerson ours is really heavy. It's an old one though. animal barriers. Yeah, I'll tell ya. Her cat was in your yard yesterday, in your backyard.
Was it?
The white one, yeah.
Rocks are in there.
Do I need to? They're all good, yeah. They're spread out pretty fast. Let me add a couple more.
No, 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 don't put
Okay,
more.
okay. There's like 10 in there.
Did you put your propane tank in?
That's the problem.
Yeah, that can.
Well,
So you promised you were gonna demolish that block wall.
yeah, it's gotta.
You're done, so I can get this done afterward.
Right there, right there. It's all good.
I have an idea.
I like this because it's nice and light. Tuckerton ours is really heavy. It's an old one though. Means you're not supposed to get wet, right, Mark? And then let them dry, are you? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, we can get that planted.
Well, yeah. I bought some too. 2.5s? Okay. This is, and it has a new bit too, so it doesn't strip it. Thanks, Mark, I appreciate it. Big part of our life, thank you. By the way, so are you just taking off a little so it gets more balanced with the rock?
So it clears it, right? So the tree moves, it doesn't
Oh,
push the
that's
post
right.
out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Good job. Thank you. Feet would be enough, so. Oh, that's nice. Perfect. Look at that. I'll hold it for you. You want that one
Wait,
here?
what? I need to get it. That's a really bad angle.
hers there and put mine there. Gotta put that up anyway, sure. That's high enough too. Keep the height.
Where's the tape?
Oh, where did we put it? Here it is, I got it.
You hook it onto that screw where
Yes.
the string is?
Right here?
Yep. Hook it on the head. That's what the slot's for.
Oh, I thought I had it. Hold on, I have my eyeballs on.
It should be a little less when you have to cut.
Which ones? Oh, these?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, that way you can shoot. Okay.
It'll be good.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah. It could be on the inside.
Okay.
You got it. Happy you can put this in the tree. It's okay if you don't. Nothing to do. Good job.
See how it is this way.
Sure. You want to connect it to the this right here?
No, because I got to pour it this way.
Oh yeah. We can pour this way too though.
No. It'll be a lot easier this way.
Okay. Well, if you need any room, I could get out of your way.
Oops.
wheelbarrow, do we?
Ooh, that can't be healthy. Breathing? Thing to say. You know what I out here, right? How come you're, why is it that I can't even put my finger on yours? Don't you know I paid for it? You can mark your whole. Well, that must be really
said that.
Yeah, you did.
No, we didn't.
I have you on record.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you said you were telling
I had a
me.
sheriff in my living room, and he heard all the truth, and we recorded
Yeah,
everything.
right, I know he does.
Yeah.
So I have you on video saying that
Remember the
you
church
believe me, you own this.
The church?
You know, went up there, he marked it for you, and
I'm
it's
not.
registered with the county.
You're annoying our ears right now. Your voice is horrible.
Well, I have a learning condition because
Well, then
of
go
the
get
surgery.
fixed.
It was from a surgery.
Go get fixed.
What?
Thanks, Mark. Cat's out. What a joke. If you cared about your cats, you wouldn't let them roam around the neighborhood so bad.
I have only had one indoor cat for 5 years.
We don't care about your history. Be quiet, please. I don't care to hear you. We don't. Absolutely. You just read our mind.
Yeah, right.
Yep. You've been vandalizing for the last 10 years our property. Nobody said on. You vandalized our property.
How?
I haven't.
You called that fence vandalizing and told me I needed to remove it.
Nobody called anybody vandalizing. You didn't vandalize. No.
I have you on video saying that you.
Nope. Go listen to your videos and have fun. We don't need to hear your voice right now. We're busy.
You talk right into the camera and you tell me these things.
Okay, well good. Then play them for yourself and keep repeating it so you can hear it and believe it. We're busy.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you didn't understand why the property line was crooked on that fence? You seem to have a difficult time understanding why it ran diagonally. What is double standard? Your property. Is it that I can't even put my if you want property all the way down. Well, why are you putting this on my side of the property? Is it
Ready for the next one? Yeah. We don't need to string.
Yeah.
move it if it's on the side? Why don't you stake out the property? Like normal honest people. You have the stakes right there.
There you go.
The stakes are all there to mark out the property. Why aren't you marking out the property? You're already marked it. What's with the double? How come there's there's always a different standard. Thank you, Mark.
So tape measure.
Okay, you told me you were gonna take out this wall several times.
Where is it? Where'd it go?
When are you gonna do that? You said you planned on taking out the wall. When are you gonna do that?
I think it might be, where'd it go?
I'm gonna hate that. So is Gustavo ever to work, Gina?
Here you go. I don't know where it went.
This.
I haven't yelled.
Mark
You can
this
use the
very
mar- you can
clearly.
use the-
You can run it. You can run a line
You
and
can,
you can run on your.
I don't know where it went.
I don't either.
Hope it didn't fall in the fucking house.
You could have sworn it
Right,
just happened.
right here. Right there. Simple.
There it
It's
is.
really simple. It's kind of a no-brainer.
I don't know where it went.
And then you have the 5 is right here.
Okay.
5-foot setback. You can mark out the property line. You can mark out the property line so you are accurate instead of delusional. Because I like that on my property, right there. I would put.
The only reason why they're putting this up is crap that you
No,
have.
it all property, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. We've already
Your wall
Oh,
and that
already
goes
discussed
posted
it
on
with
our
the
land,
sheriff's
so it doesn't
department.
matter. Just make them listen to
Oh,
our.
the crap. That was to keep the cats out because she cats.
Your cats never come. Yeah.
Yeah, she. Right,
not
I
out of
know.
your mouth.
I know, especially if they hurt.
Harassing us on the.
They are wondering why you're putting a post in like
We're
inside
putting
the
posts in
property.
our.
Why is it a double standard?
Talk to her. Yes.
Well, no, it's right here. The mark's right here.
That voice is
Oh, owned all this property. Yeah, you were
I
telling
had a sheriff in my living room.
I have you on video. You own this.
The church, we never said. You know where our property since 1988. Invaded our land.
Wait a second. A surveyor came here and.
Recording your nonsense so everybody can see it. Just be quiet, please.
She is fabulous, Cass. Yeah.
Okay,
You don't respect the property lines that. He barked it for you.
I'm not. No. This is horrible.
Well, I have a learning condition.
Well, then go
Because
get fixed. Go get fixed.
what?
Cash out. What a joke.
Is that the
You
way
care if you care. Let them roam around the neighborhood.
for 5 years?
About your history. No, you actually. They couldn't wait
Right.
to get you off the property. We heard all about it.
Well, it was all in your ability to.
Keep filming. True.
I know. The liar.
Mm-hmm.
Trespass and vandalism.
We don't.
Yeah, right.
Yep. Analyzing for the last 10 years. I'm not even gonna waste my breath on you right now. Sorry.
It's just.
Oh,
Okay, so you did the property line was a couple times. Please explain. It's such a simple question.
Is the 5 feet, you just have to move this back this way a little more. Thank you, dear.
Okay, well, it's good for the video. If you can prove to me that the property line does not and then just line to cover your ass whenever you need to. I tried. I'm shot on record trying. You know, and I paid for that survey for your benefit as well, you know. No. It was a freebie for you. And you don't even take it, you don't even take advantage of it in the proper way. You've got 3 war zones you started here, front, middle, and back. 3 war zones. After I paid for a survey. That says a lot about you.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Why is it funny? That's not funny.
Oh.
That's not funny, Jane. It's not funny at all.
Oh. Life is funny, huh, Mark?
3 war zones, and you're keeping Gustavo from coming back to work.
That's perfect right there.
Your characterization and defamation of me, dear Jada.
There you go.
I know. It's really hard to believe that your narrative has created all these little minions that are willing to do all this. It's really amazing.
You know what? The only bully around here
is you.
Is the one that you see in the mirror every morning.
Yes.
Right.
I stick up for bullies ever since I was in kindergarten. You have no idea what my character is. You're the crackpot, not us.
Right. That's what you
keep
seem
it green.
to have.
Keep it green. Everybody says it. The church even said it. They couldn't get you out of their office fast enough. You annoy everybody for no reason. We're just trying to make a fence so we have
I'm
privacy.
very quiet, and I keep.
Oh my gosh, you are not.
They know I love them. Well,
Okay,
you know,
you can say it, but it's hard to believe it. That's all.
I've seen you do the same thing. It doesn't matter. What it matters is, are you doing the right thing now? Not all these stories that you've made up about me, or people that said this or that. There's people that said lots of things about you too, Jada. So, you know, that's what was relevant. And that's what was relevant is, are you doing the right thing?
I have a stronger mind.
I don't care. I could care less. All your fake stories, I know some of your fake stories. People have come to me and told me what your fake stories are, okay? I've listened to them for a long time.
Good.
I had the sheriff's department tell me to get cameras because of you a long time ago. I didn't want to do it. I've lived in Cambria for 50 years.
There you go.
I've lived in Cambria for 50 years and I didn't want to have to get cameras, but they forced me to.
Because of your lies.
What? Why are you putting it on my side of the property? And not honoring the lines. Why is it that I can't even touch your property?
Oh, look at that. Where did this fall out of your pocket?
No, it was under the glove.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm asking a very simple, straightforward question. And you think it's okay to do anything to me because you've created some kind of hate fest against me.
You did that
And
to
then
yourself.
two people having to tell you, you know, something.
There you go. That's beautiful.
I'm trying, but it's just not working.
There's a lot of bird nests in here that got ruined by her. Cutting that all down. It's sad.
We'd salvage all the bird nests. There's two that were over there that we tried to keep intact. And no, that thing was over here, not over there. That was from you hacking everything down. You're the one who hacked all this down, not me. Oh well, so it's nice having a whippy boy, isn't it, Gina? No good deed goes unpunished.
Those wimpy boys.
Oh well, if a line determines that these are truly on my side of the property, just like you threatened and removed stuff that you thought was on your side of the property, I'm probably going to have to remove them.
Lucky you.
You say you can do it to me, and you're not whatever. Then why wouldn't I be able to do it to you?
Somebody has a
You did it back there, but no, you did it back there. You made some crazy claims that the tree was stolen by me, even though the line goes through there. So why can't I do that here? Is it double standard again? I just want to know. I want to make sure it's a double standard. If it's always going to be a double standard here. And you're always going to say, ha ha ha, you had to go to court. Ha ha ha. Yeah.
A property line.
I don't know where you're stuck in mid-air making your own property line at.
Or 5 feet where your stakes were.
Yeah, let go.
In front of them, so we're 5.
You're not even going by the marker here.
Yeah, we did.
Well, because that's not where the line is. It goes out that way. And that's where this is. You see that diagonal there that you made fun of me? You said that, the line was crooked on top of the thing? Did you get an angle on the block wall? Did you ever figure that out? Because I was really concerned that you weren't figuring that out.
Let go.
Gina, did you figure that out? Did you figure that out yet? I guess not. Because you really, for weeks and months, were confused about the diagonal line on top of the...
My old neighbors and I knew exactly what was going on there. You took it upon yourself to not ask us permission to continue your fence on our side.
The survey wasn't done.
It has nothing to do with surveying. You took it upon yourself to build that fence on our side.
Being guilty of building what I thought was a fence on my side. Why?
There you go.
Gina, 12 years ago there was no defined property line that determined it. It's like they built it off square. Did you get that? And it was assumed that that would be the property line 12 years ago. So how could that be a bummer that I put a fence up?
Can you hold that for me? Just take a deep breath for us. Thank you. 8 feet. It's okay if it's not 8 feet, if it's 7 or whatever.
Okay.
It's okay.
Why did you cut the string line, Gina?
There
Why
you
did
go.
you cut the string line? Do you know why?
We're good. Because the board will go over anyway. We'll be fine.
Why did you come over here last week and cut the string line? You came onto my property and the string line from the property line, you came over here and cut it. Is there some reason why you did that?
Do you think this will be enough water? You want me to get you some more? Would you like to
Cut the string line, Gina. Why did you cut the string line? Do you know why?
We're good. Because the board will go over anyway. We'll be fine.
Why did you come over here?
Do you think this will be enough water?
This goes like This is like right here. It goes here.
This one
This
here?
is the property line.
Yeah, this one has to go. It's still loose too.
There's the property.
It's still loose too.
There's the property line, you guys. Okay.
There you go.
Do you see that?
If you
That's the property line.
If you don't move this, I'm gonna cut it in half.
This is the property line.
We know what you're trying to do, you know.
No, I'm trying to show you where the surveyor. I
You
don't
can do it.
have any motivation to lie. Okay. What?
We know what you're trying to do, you know.
No, I'm trying to show you where the surveyor.
You can
I
do
don't
it.
have any motivation that you're not going to take the block wall down.
We can move that a little
You
bit
want to
more
get it.
on
You
the
want to
other
put it
side.
in writing that you don't want that you're not that you don't want that you're not going to take the block wall and the fence down. Will you put it in writing? Put the property line. This is where the surveyor put the property line. And you cut the string. You came in here last week and you cut the string inside my property. Put the property line. This is where the surveyor put the property line. And you cut the string. You came in here last week and you cut the string inside my property. This is the property line. This is the property line. Now, if I really believed that was the property line, then remember how you used to have a fight with me over putting up a security fence on this? Remember how you used to have a fight with me over putting up a security fence on this? Then that means that the tree really was clear. So, but that's not the case. This is the property line right here. This is the property line right here. You guys want to run a line? You want to run a line there where his mark is? Mark, you can. So, this is going to end up over here. This is going to end up over here. This is where it's lining up right now. Over here. You told me you were going to use this post. Jana, the other day you told me you were going to use this post. Jana, that you have to cut the hedges in order to reveal the proper line. In fact, you thought he came out there for you because I'm going to just build the rest of the fence.
That's amazing. Let's measure it.
Why didn't you just let Gustavo build the rest of the fence? So will you put in writing for me that you don't intend on taking down the block wall and the Gustavo just build the rest of the fence?
Let's measure it.
Why didn't you just let Gustavo in writing this time that you're not going to take down the block wall and the fence? Because I need you to put it in writing and sign it. Because you change your mind all the time. Wall was not on your property.
You need some medical
Nobody
help.
did. Because a proper survey hadn't been done for 40 years.
Put that infrared on that camera, please. The infrared works good on this camera, Mark, by the way. What?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I just want to know, explain to me why you're not entering the parking lot. And why do you think it's so funny? And why do you think it's so funny? Why do you think it's so funny? So do you still kind of feel bad you don't own 5 feet of my property?
Excuse me.
Remember when you came into my yard because you thought you just won 5 feet of my property? And you own 5 feet of my property? Did you just win the lotto? Okay, Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Okay, so I'm just telling the truth here.
16,
Because
17 is good enough.
the liars have been in the room too long. I did have to hand it to you. You're and once you've targeted somebody, they don't have a chance to speak. It's not so funny. It's not so funny.
Keep the light on, T.
Well, I'm just trying here. I'm just trying to reason for the first time. Reason with you.
I think what I'll do is add a
But
make that
it's
out of
not
there.
possible.
What should I do? Get some clippers?
No, I need a tape measure.
Oh.
It's so easy to create fake narratives.
center of the
Gina
fence.
learned that a long time ago. She could create a spin of fake narrative around anybody she targets.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I tried.
There you go.
Thank you, dear.
Okay, so my plan was, this fence here, I was going to build an extension of it through here. So that's
We're gonna need to hold those level.
what,
Need the
I
level?
think that you should probably
Okay.
know.
Free to hold it.
And I don't know why you're building a crooked fence. That's totally off the property line.
Hold it.
Why are you building a crooked? Going to build an extension of it through here. So that's
I'm gonna need to hold those level.
what
Need the level. Okay.
that's a great way to do a property line. Gina, you don't believe in string lines. Why are you using a string here? You need a string line. You know, it's really simple. I can do a 5-foot
That's a little
measurement from
crooked,
here.
huh?
Mark, it's really simple. I can do a 5-foot measure from the surveyor's mark from here.
We already did.
No, I can do it with a tape measure.
You did that too.
No, but you have to do it from over here.
Yeah, we know that. You're repeating yourself a million times, so you need to go get some help.
I need to get some help.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, I'm being gaslit to death. I tried to help. I put a marker there for you. I tried
Thank
to
you.
help.
Thank you.
You wouldn't do it.
Thank
you wouldn't do it. You
Thank
won't
you.
mark out anything properly. You're building a crooked fence on my property. And there's another marker over here. You want the other one over here, Mark? We can measure it out, We can measure it out accurately. You like the measuring over there, Mark? I can help you, I have all the markers here that the surveyor wants us to use. But you actually can do it by yourself, from the marker there to all the way to the corner, very easily, if you just trim back your hedges. Because you can build a fence all the way down once you trim back those hedges and have a straight, perfect fence. It's not a desert wasteland.
You are though.
No, but this was just leftovers. I have no idea what you're talking about, because I think things are looking pretty good after I got the survey and I knew where everything was finally.
You have so much junk, like yourself. You're all just junk over
Yeah,
there.
well, remember what this house looked like 12 years ago when Carter had died?
You got all that information from me. We were
No,
very.
I read it.
You read it. That's good. We were very close, our neighbors. We don't like you. That's why we're not close to you. You're a crackpot.
A crackpot. Okay. So that's a good excuse for not being a reasonable, honest person.
Oh.
Okay, because you kept trapping my cats here, luring them into your traps. And so I was making a barricade for the cat and keep the animals out. And you keep getting in the way. We need to build a fence out front. We need to build a fence out front, and Gustavo has been halted his work.
How long has you been out here now?
Well, it would be really nice. I'm going to put in writing. Okay, this is what's going to happen here. I can't deal with it.
That's okay, but look
If
at
you
that.
can put
Look
in
at that. That's
writing-
perfect right there. Yeah.
Gina, if you can put in writing that you're not going to take
We
down
can
the
do
block wall,
We can do that.
and you're not going to take it down, and you're not going to take the fence down, then
You know what I could do,
I
Mark?
won't take the rest of the fencing
I can
down.
get
But
another
I'm going to take the rest of the
post.
fencing down to move it.
Okay.
I'm going to move the rest of the fencing.
That one there.
I'm going to move that fencing unless you
well.
tell me. If you do, I want in writing that you're not going to bulldoze it like you said you will. Because it's going to come down. It's coming down. It's coming down.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
you want me to save the fence? So why couldn't this wait? It's all solid. My larynx is totally compromised. My larynx is totally compromised. I'm sorry, Mark, that you've become a true believer of a massively fake story.
All good.
There's your tape measure over here.
Okay. She's had 12 years to build this fence, and she never once had any intention. So the minute we wanted to build ours, you know what we could do, Mark? We'll just put it here when we have time, and then we'll get the 12-footers, 12-foot boards.
It's too long. It's only 60 feet.
If we put another post here.
Yeah, but this is going to be lower.
No. It's not. I'll just go around it. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. We can put a hole here. This is where I marked it anyway, was right here.
Okay, then here,
When I marked it, it was kind of right here. Oh, thank you. I have another shovel if you need it. Yeah, we're good. We'll just do one in front of that stump where your left foot is, 6 feet. And I'll just get 2 more. I'll put my own post here. We're good. That's perfect. Yeah, let's fill it in. I measured I was going to put it right over here. Thank you. She doesn't care about this tree because she's the one who put the nails in it, remember?
That's okay. Give her something to complain about.
Yep. That's all she does. Everything she said was what she's been doing her whole life. Yeah, we'll just go 6. Yeah, we're good. We'll just do one in front of that stump where your left foot is tree. She's the one who put the nails in it, remember? Yeah, we'll just go 6, 6, and bada bing, bada boom. That's it. Do you think I should bring these in and stack them in the garage by wood?
Yeah, they'll work when you get wet.
I should bring these in and stack them in the garage by wood?
Yeah, they'll work when you get wet.
Alright. I could put up some of this right now, though. Once it dries, I just want to see. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. We'll wait till that dries, huh?
Want these in the garage?
Sure, why not? I wonder how many I'll need. Let me just see. These are... I'll get that there. Bring that out. Do not touch these poles.
That's
perfect.
feet.
That's perfect, and we're good to go. Thank you.
Yeah, but you're not so
Look at that. I told you, Mark. Thank you for understanding.
That's probably okay, but you're way out over here.
We took that one down because we didn't want it near the roof, so we agree on that, Sandy. I agree with you.
What?
The post we just took out.
No, she put that in 40 years ago. You were like in Colorado then or something. Oh, help us.
He said yes, you can recite
Just
now.
stop crying all the time, Gina. It's a
6, 1 by...
Every time I did
How
this,
am I gonna
you
be?
threw it off.
They're like 5
I
and a
was
half.
trying to help. I was trying to help. You come out here, you get violent, and you throw me. Trying to set this up for you, and you would not. You kept.
Exactly, Mark. This is a perfect height. This is really...
That one's still about 8 inches off the property line.
6'6".
You guys, you really need to run along.
We'll need...
The board goes like this, it makes a right turn.
Okay, well let's do the right turn the other way.
We're not going to engage in you anymore. You're worthless.
Okay, what's this one?
She's got high blood pressure, I think.
I think I know my property here better than you do.
Oh, yeah, right. 6'6", so,
There we go, it's warped the other way,
we're
Mark.
good.
It's warped the other way.
1,
It's still the same.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could probably do... This probably will fill the whole thing. You don't seem handicapped to me.
Huh?
Is that a favorite word? Is huh a word? Huh?
Japanese. I think it was Japanese.
Mark, look at that.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that board's really warped. Wow.
It's warped going in your favor.
That
You just
board,
said it was warping that way.
that board is so warped. It's sad.
Yeah, and so it's in your favor. I've been warped this way. The other way was going in the other direction.
So I'm gonna go
Oh, God.
right there. I got 6'6" Tuckett. We're good. I'll get all
You guys are like 10 inches off. Yeah, it's 10 inches off. Look over here. Look at this.
I don't have to do anything.
Okay, that's right.
No, you can't put those on until that's shot.
I know. I'm just laying one there.
You're gonna get soaked in
Keep
that.
up
That's
the
okay.
hate fest.
Well,
As
yeah.
long as I can put it on. The whole thing. I'll get all
You guys are like 10 inches off. Post that he put? Tina? On that last post, put a string line to here.
Did you get it to lock, T? All right.
I know, Gina, you just really hate string lines. You really hate string lines.
Get away.
Ow!
Get away from my post now. I will call the cops on you. You're moving my post.
This is my problem. No, you did it.
This is my
You
post.
did it.
This is my post. You're trying to move something I just had somebody fix. Mark!
I really hate string lines. You really hate string lines.
Mark, she's already doing it again.
I didn't do it. I didn't do anything.
Don't touch our post.
Just call the
You're
sheriff.
vandalizing our post.
The property line's right here.
She's trying to get this on the camera.
No,
So.
here. Here, put it down there. Mark, put this down here and look at this.
We didn't bother you when you put up. Remember that fence in the backyard she put up? Were we out there bothering her? No.
Mark, I didn't touch the post. She
moving it
grabbed
right
me.
now.
She assaulted me.
She's moving it right now.
She assaulted me.
It's okay, we can check.
She actually
We'll just check it
assaulted me.
tomorrow.
She assaulted. It was your decision to assault me. Because you put your post on my property doesn't mean you own it. There's the line right there. Why don't you be agreeable for once in your life?
This is it right here.
You just bruised me really bad.
Oh, are you?
Is it right here?
Sheriff's on the way.
Okay, good. I'm looking now.
2 more, I guess. I just buy one 12-footer, cut it in half. That'll be fine.
Bring it in.
see that tab there, the pink one? The pink one is, and she said she agreed to it, even when we had a police officer come out here, like you said actually. So, and then, I think this one's okay because that's because I was nursing them through it, you know, showing them by feet. Oh, shit. Okay, that's the 5 foot because they couldn't, the hedge, she doesn't trim her hedge so nobody could do anything with it. So it's 5 feet from there, and I think that one because I nursed them through it.
So that's your property line, is what you're saying?
But that is probably off. But that's where the hesitation happened because
This post right here.
see, she throws all this shit back in here. I can't have anything on here. A pig. So I was trying to run a string line from there to the one in the end that I knew was correct. I knew that
This
one.
one. Oh, that one over there.
Yeah, because that's the one I nursed them to do.
Where did the altercation happen?
This one.
This one? Where
Because I
was
said I want to show you the string line, and I was going to put it to there, but see how hard it is? It's hard for me to get around here. Jesus. I still have to clean up a lot of this. Shit.
Where's your camera at?
We have to clean the huge mess from last week. So,
Where's your camera?
there.
No.
And there. But I wish I had had one more in here somewhere, but and also too this gets in the way. So but, okay, so I was trying to go from there and then I put my hand around this post and I was trying to get to that one and that's when she just seemed to come out of the blue and screamed and pulled out and you can see that the string line came ended in that corner. And then the box and all this other stuff was thrown over here.
Okay. All right. We can go back in so we don't make much noise.
So, at this point, unfinished projects everywhere. I just. I don't know which way to, you know, you have to almost do a string line to know what's going on. But you know, I have no vested interest in, like, you know, stealing pieces of property. I paid $3,000 for a survey.
Yeah, I understand. It's a frustrating experience.
And then she acts like I'm trying to steal her land all the time, 24/7. She doesn't even own the property. So.
Okay.
Yeah, really, I have no vested interest in stealing her property. You know, that's what she's made this out to be. That I'm the one stealing her property. I said, no, I'm the one who paid for the surveyor. You're the one who's trying to steal my property. A good case of projection, what they call projection, or demonizing the victim. You know, so. Yeah, I don't know if I remind her of her mother or something.